Hi, I hope everyone is doing good and enjoying the run up to the festive event. Um, First off, I'd like to say thank you very much to Kira Bruton for inviting me to be a participant in the Mindful Christmas movement, which I am really enjoying. As you can see, I have my hugger down, um, and I'm learning loads. So I'm pretty sure that everybody else is as well. My name is Sonia. You may know me, or you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as the Little Human Coach. And I work in the realm of emotional well-being in a life and executive coaching format. Although that sounds very official, I am very fluid in the format that can take. So today, for the Mindful Christmas movement, I'm just going to speak a little bit into emotional intelligence. I personally think that emotional intelligence is the jewel of all superpowers. And it's a skill that we can all grow through getting more comfortable with emotions and understanding that emotion is feedback from our bodies. Emotion is, at its very simplest, data. So there is no better time than Christmas to use this inbuilt intelligence, our emotional intelligence. So, number one would be being aware or bringing our awareness to our emotions in a particular moment, if they're heightened or if they're low. The second element of emotional intelligence would be then to understand how we express what we're feeling. And then, thirdly, managing our emotions if or when they become heightened. And then the fourth aspect of emotional intelligence is the social relationship aspect, which is how we relate to others, and also how we manage the emotional expression of others. Sometimes if we don't manage our emotions, they can end up taking the lead instead of us leading them. And in order to do this, it's important to be able to slow down our reactions. So, for example, we can remove ourselves from situations or take a pause. We can try to identify the emotion that is coming up in a particular situation and give ourselves a moment to recover, challenge our thoughts, and wonder what might we not be understanding in a particular situation. And then we can come back to a place where we can choose our response. So we can either choose to add to the chaos, or we can choose to be the calm in the chaos. Christmas is, for me, it's a time of magic, it's a time of anticipation, and it's a time of joy. It's often said that it is primarily for kids, but I think everybody, absolutely everybody, can experience the magic and joy of Christmas. I do understand that for a lot of people, and at times even myself, I can experience increased stress and pressure on the run up to Christmas. And this generally, when I trace it back and sit with the emotion that comes up, I realise that it's actually optional, that I am choosing to put myself under pressure from having expectations. And that's perfectly normal too. But once the realization of what having these expectations are doing hits me, I then lean into the skills of emotional intelligence to map and navigate my way back out. So, yeah, I think also for me, being a recovering perfectionist, often the expectation of having the perfect Christmas can add to the pressure and the stress. And I remind myself that perfect is an illusion. It's a tease, and it's ultimately unachievable, and actually ends up robbing me or anybody from the joy that you would otherwise experience. Sometimes just allowing Christmas to unfold as it will, and appreciate that good enough can be great. Accepting of what is and being accepting of what is allows for good enough to be perfect for the moment that's in it. So yeah, I hope that you got something out of that. And thanks again to Kira for putting me on the spot. And I'd like to take the chance to wish you all a very, very happy Christmas.